And Frida Bengtsson, who we just saw in that story by Francis Collins, is part of the Greenpeace Protect the Antarctic campaign. She's currently in the Beagle Channel on board the Greenpeace ship, the Esperanza, and joins us live. Thank you so much for joining us here on the program. First off, what's behind this decline in the chinstrap penguins, and what are the larger implications of this?
So what we've seen here is, of course, is an impact of climate change and the changes we see in Antarctica specifically. It's changing very, very rapidly. And it looks like these penguin colonies has a hard time to adapt to these changing environments. So it's very concerning because penguins tells us the story about the overall health of our oceans. So it's a sad thing to see that these penguin colonies are really struggling in the changing world.
Mm-hmm. So you are on board the Greenpeace ship, the Esperanza, which is currently in the Beagle Channel. What are some of the things that you are seeing firsthand there?
So I think what we've seen is of course, like smaller colonies. And I think for me, what's particularly striking is to see these penguin scientists, some of who have been coming to Antarctica for 25 years, and they go out on a mission during the day and they're expecting to find thousands and thousands of penguins, and they come back and every day they've found less penguins that they expected to find. So it's been a very sort of stark reminder of sort of every day to see what the implications of climate change can be in places like Antarctica.
Mm-hmm. You talked about the health of the oceans and the importance of that. The second Global Ocean Conference takes place in Portugal in just a few months. It's meant to be a critical moment for the health of the oceans. Why is the health of the oceans so important to health of life elsewhere on Earth, and what really needs to be done?
So I think we're just starting to understand how the ocean kind of benefits us in terms of mitigating the worst impacts of climate change. So we have the science that tells us that we need healthy oceans in order to have cope with changes that comes from climate change. So 2020 is going to be a very, very important year for oceans. Not only do we have the UN conference that takes place in Portugal, we also have the UN negotiations for a new global oceans treaty, which is going to set us the rule book for how we can conserve more and protect more places in the global oceans. But then we also have the CBD convention meeting later this year in China that's also going to talk about biodiversity goals. So I think this is going to be a really big super year for oceans. And in addition, we have the climate COP in Glasgow. And what we want is to see like much higher ambition. We're failing currently, and we just really need to see more ambition on the table.
Mm-hmm. And going back to the chinstrap penguins, what's the future for this species? Are they facing extinction?
At the moment, they're not. They've been least concerned, and I think that is a good thing in the sense that means that this is a wake-up call. We're not seeing penguins going extinct in the near future, but I think we have to take these numbers seriously and treat it like the crisis we have. And I think if this is not a wake-up call, I don't know what will be.
Yeah, we're going to leave it there. Frida Bengtsson on board the Greenpeace ship, the Esperanza. Thank you.